Email marketing is very important because it's one of the very, very few, if not the only, truly owned marketing channel. And what that means is that the audience that you build on email, you truly own that audience and you can reach them anytime you want with any content that you want. And this is in contrast to a lot of other digital marketing channels like paid social, organic social, influencer marketing, anything else, where you have to rely on a third-party platform that has their own rules, their own algorithm that can change anytime, and then you have to pay money to reach your audience with advertising. Email is not like that. Like, people have been saying that email is dead for like so many years. When I was first starting in email marketing,
gosh, I don't know, like 6, 7, 8.
8-ish years ago, everybody was like, oh, email marketing is dead, and like, social media, because social media was just flourishing in that time. And I was like, oh, am I making a mistake? Like, does this really make sense? But it's so interesting how 8 years later, today in 2022, 2023, email is becoming even more important because of all of the privacy changes and how advertisers are having such a harder time reaching their audiences, or it's much more expensive now to advertise via Facebook and other platforms. And people are actually starting to pay more attention to email. So I think it's just that email is a very proven channel over many years. And you get so much transparency with it too. Like, that's something I like because I love basing my decisions on very concrete data and information and analytics. And with email, you could see not as much who opened anymore, but you used to have a very, very clear picture into who opened. But you can for sure see who clicked, not only a percentage of people who clicked, but actual individual people who clicked. And then you can go to their profile and see their whole history with your brand, with your website, what else they were doing on your website. And I think that level of information and that level of data in today's world where everything is data and data is the new oil, that is the most priceless thing. And I think that's why it's super important to invest in email marketing. Like, social media channels change, trends change. 8 years ago, Facebook was the thing. Now TikTok is the thing. And 5 years later, something else which doesn't probably even exist yet will be a thing. So you will be forced to start building your audiences on all of these different platforms. But if you invest in your email list today and start building that email list, that audience will be with you through all of these different changes in the social media landscape and just marketing landscape in general. And it will be a very reliable source of followership and of your revenue if you're monetizing your audience.